So you know how there are different types of people? Like how some people like slow and calm rides and other people like intense rides? Well, I like intense rides. And it really all started when I went to Movie World with my family. It was the first time in ages going to Movie World, and because it had been so long, I thought I would have been taller, which I was. So I really wanted to try out Doomsday. If you have been to Movie World, you would probably know what Doomsday is. But Doomsday is a big ride where all you do is swing upside down for about 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes is a bit of an exaggeration, so I'm just going to search it up. How long does the ride Doomsday go for? Wow, it goes for about 1 minute 40 seconds. That's pretty long. Me, my dad, and my older brothers went on to Doomsday, and this is how it played out. At the start of the ride, the floor opened up and went into the floor even more. Ah! I'm gonna die! Ah! Someone please save me! Please! As the ride started, my arms and legs got goosebumps. When it was about halfway through the ride just stopped for a couple of seconds upside down, but luckily it started moving again. And when that happened, I was just petrified. But I then wanted to try out DC Rivals. The line onto the ride took about an hour or half an hour, but it was all worth it. Once I was sitting in the front row of the ride, and it was a crazy experience. It was awesome. The front is probably one of the best experiences. The ride went down, it went up, it went in a loop, it went sideways, then up and down, up and down, up and down, and then it finished. After that, the line to the ride was empty, so we went on the ride until the theme park was closed. And once I wore my school shoes to Movie World, and I was able to go on Superman, and it was awesome. So once in the Christmas holidays, I went to America with my cousins. And in America, we went to Disneyland. At Disneyland, we went on to Space Mountain. And on Space Mountain, I put my hands up, but the ride was going so fast that I couldn't put my hands down. So my hands were just hitting the rails above the ride. And after the ride, my hands hurt pretty bad. But my hands weren't super hurt. After Space Mountain, I went on another mountain ride, and it was Splash Mountain. It was super fun, but at the end, I held on really tight so I didn't go flying out of the ride. But after the ride, we were all super drenched. And because we were at California, we went to California Adventure. And at California Adventure, I really wanted to try out a scary ride, so I went on to Tower of Terror. I was about 5 or 6, but I was also pretty tall. Also, when it comes to dolls, I get scared. Dolls freak me out. Look at this guy. He's terrifying. On Tower of Terror, in the line, there was a creepy doll just chilling on the couch. On Tower of Terror, you feel like you're gonna be fine, but you're not gonna be fine. You go up, then you go down super fast. You go up, then down extremely fast again. Then up, then down extremely fast. But it's a really fun ride. Now, back to Disneyland. Me and my cousins were just standing out of the Pinocchio ride, and I tried to be cool and sat on the gate over the Pinocchio ride, but then I slipped and fell into the water, but only my feet touched the water, luckily. Well, I think it was a Pinocchio ride because it had the big whale from Pinocchio. Okay, back to Movie World stories. Yippee! Okay, so once at Movie World, those car things came with the superheroes, and one of the cars had the Flash on it. And the person who was dressed up as the Flash was my cousin's breakdancing teacher. And my cousin's dancing teacher saw my cousin and just dabbed. Hi, this is my first end card, and I just wanted to say that I really loved going to those theme parks and rides, and I have lots of homework and school to do, so it'll be pretty hard to post videos. But I would just like to say, hope you enjoy the future videos. And this one took about 2 weeks to make, but it was all worth it, and sorry for the wait. Bye. Hope you enjoy the future animations.